Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with a new episode of the Challenge 39 Battle for a New Champion. And we are coming back from Kylan's elimination. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Kylan's elimination and going straight into the daily challenge from like last episode it cut off with TJ telling them that they're going straight into a night challenge and we pick back up from right there. I do want to say when they started, I was like, I don't know if it's kind of unfair that Kylan should get no rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's get into the nuts and bolts of these challenges because I feel some type of way. But so this challenge is called Banquet of Champions. It is
Mhm,
played in 4 teams of 4.
mhm,
Teams must transfer 3 numbered boxes from a field to their team table, which will and then form a code which unlocks 4 dishes, which are brain soup, skin and colon stew, boar snout and ear, and a spicy surprise drink. Before picking up each box, teams must answer a trivia question. If they answer it correctly, then they have to take if they answer it correctly, then the box that they're taking is lighter. However, if they answer it incorrectly, they must carry a heavier version.
mhm.
And then afterwards, the team that finishes all 4 dishes wins.
Yeah.
I
Um,
just want to say, one, I don't care how much you're paying me. I'm not drinking oil. Like,
Yeah, that's really it was like oil and just spices, but I would rather I was watching, I was like, I'd rather eat the brain soup. I was like, that one
yeah,
seemed that or the snout. Cause I was like, you could chew the snout, you don't really have to taste it. You could just chew, 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 chew,
mhm.
and then just swallow it like gum. Or, the brain soup, you can just scarf it, scarf it, scarf it, and then eventually you're gonna throw up, but at least you've gotten the majority of it down. So when it comes
yeah.
back up, you're good.
Also, I'm tired of them using this excuse that they're choosing these teams randomly. Because once again, y'all literally have a team of Colleen, Corey, Mariah, and James. Like, come on now. You have
I
a
feel like
team
maybe
of all.
yeah,
It's not random.
when they said random, I was thinking maybe they did random like you four are just standing next to each other. That's the only way it made sense. I think maybe they had to be random like that, like you all are standing next to each other.
And then if this is the trivia season challenge of the season, never
I
do this
hated
again.
it. Yeah, don't do it again.
Hated
I
it.
hate it.
Never
I
do
was
this
so
again.
mad. One, bro, them questions was mad easy.
They
This is
was
the
very
this is
Basic.
easy.
the first time I think I've ever watched trivia and I got every single question right.
Yeah,
Every one.
It
I
was
got
just
most of that
like
right too.
it was just basic stuff. And then it was like one, they had a question with Beyonce on it, and like any smart person would know Beyonce, like just off bat.
Yeah,
Like
it wouldn't have mattered
I don't
who.
even know what the
Like
question is. If Beyonce in it,
Beyonce was always the
she
correct answer. When Raven was making me mad because she kept saying, no, 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 pick this, pick this. I'm like, bro, shut up. You wrong. How you wrong twice? And then
It was for like the Olympics or something. It was something
the
where
Summer
she said
Olympics it was the Summer
yeah.
Olympics question. I think it was
She said choose Russia
who
and Aesop said it was
who
the
had the
Mexico
most
thing.
Instagram followers or something like
followers?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
Oh
was
yeah.
like,
And there's Ronaldo. I
Ronaldo.
knew
I'm like,
that one.
bro, what?
I
How do
knew
you
yeah.
that
not?
one.
Like it was news. Like they literally, it was like general news that like Ronaldo was like the most followed person on Instagram. So I'm like, that's like a known fact. How do you
Yeah.
not know this?
See during the challenge that Berna is struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's asking for breaks and whatnot because her team, it was her, Horacio,
Mm-mm.
Thailand.
And Zaza,
Um,
I think.
no, it was her, Azaza, Horacio, and Eman. They
Mhm.
were in the lead for majority of because they was knocking Horacio, my boy, was knocking these questions out. Like, again, they were simple too, but again, he's like, it's football. I don't even have to read the question. Like, I don't even have to read the question. I already know the answer. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, but Berna wanted to take breaks and whatnot. And I don't know. Berna this season, all of these people are just not doing it for me. Like
Mm.
Berna, Aesop, Corey, like y'all, it's just
Yeah.
take them out at
Not
this
kick
point.
it out. No competition. Just goodbye. Goodbye.
just take
Yeah.
it out.
But Horacio was like, you know, he was peeping Berna. He's like, if I had to pick a weakest link, basically, he was picking Berna. And
Yeah.
he's really about competition and he wants the strongest people to be there. And so he at that point was starting to consider Berna as not a strong competitor.
Yeah. So in the end, after the eating challenge, we see the, the usual vomiting and projectile. It was one scene where I think Nuri started, or one of them started puking, and it was like right next to Olivia, and then she
Yeah, I
like,
think that was Raven. She basically, or maybe it was Nurse. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think she might have peeped on Olivia.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I just like, because like I said, I could probably, if it was me, I could probably muster up the strength to like eat this, but when I started hearing the vomiting and like seeing it, then it's instantly.
Yeah,
I don't
go ahead. I'm sorry.
vomit doesn't bother me. I've
Yeah.
been puked on enough times in my life to be okay with it. So if someone's like puking right next to me, it ain't gonna bother me none. So I guess I'm different that way.
I don't
Is
know
that
about it.
is that and roadkill? Those two things, my stomach become weak.
Roadkill?
Yes, if
Roadkill's
I see
crazy.
roadkill, like if I'm driving and I'm about to run over roadkill, I'm just like,
Oh my god,
I
that's
can't.
crazy.
But so the team that wins is Corey, James, Colleen, and Mariah, all the people that would have been in elimination if they did not win this episode.
Yeah.
So they decide, TJ lets them know that it's going to be a female elimination and they have to decide. And then, common sense for Mariah and James will be like, let's take a shot at Michelle because she's literally the ringleader. We'll talk about
But I
Michelle
mean,
too.
Mariah is still on Michelle's side, so I knew that wasn't a thing that would happen. She not fully awake about that yet. But James, I like James this episode. I might have changed my like. I wasn't against James,
Yeah, I think I just
but I
like
wasn't
his,
for James. Like I wasn't against him. I wasn't for him. But now I'm like, if James
because
wins,
he's the only
I
one,
would be
like,
okay.
he does, like, he don't do what he say, but, like, he stands on what he says.
He stands
He
on what
like,
he say. He don't care. He's like, because once they made their decision, first of all, he's like, I actually don't care about any of
Yeah.
these people going in. And then once they made the decision, he's like, well, then go in, girl. Like, he like, you talking all this, just do it then.
So yeah, Mariah wanted to take a shot at Berna, but Corey was like, no, Berna is my girl. Let's go for Raven because she's not protecting me. And all that. And then, Colleen was like, I'm fine with Raven too. And James didn't like go against Mariah, but he didn't stay with Mariah. He's like, they all coming for me. So at this point, saying that
I don't care. I'm with him. It could be you, or you.
Right.
Line him up. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter to him. I'm with him.
He said, as long as it's not Zara, then it's whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So they let Raven know that she's the house vote or the one going in, and Raven is basically just like,
I can't believe her shock. I'm shocked at her shock. I was like, girl, what?
yeah.
It was
When she
between you
said
and
she trusted
Zaza.
Corey, I was like, why? You trusted Corey not to say your name, and my first thought was, why?
Why? You said his name.
Why? You not only did you say his name, he wanted you gone 3 weeks ago.
I don't even understand what
He
happened.
been wanted your ass out the house.
Yeah.
Why? I don't get why are we putting faith in these people to not say your name when they have already made you a target
Mhm.
weeks ago?
And then you already knew if it wasn't Colleen or Mariah, it was you. Like, you already knew this. And then she wanted to say, y'all throw me in, y'all protecting somebody who's going to be the house vote. Like, one, you don't know that. And then two, girl, like James said, just go in. Like, you already did it before. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, she was too. Like I would be mad too, but I wouldn't be mad like outwardly to them. I'd be mad at the situation, but I would know that it was coming, so it wouldn't be. It's just not a shock. I don't know.
After that, we see Horacio and Kylan basically speaking on who are they going to nominate, and Horacio basically just says, "I'm not voting in Zara because she wasn't a weak link, and I want
Okay.
strong people. Like I can stand up on my own. I don't know about y'all, but I could get the smoke, and I want people who can give smoke in this final because that's going to make me feel like I did, what I need to do." And then Kylan brings up Michelle, and Michelle is I just don't understand how people are listening to Michelle say, "Oh, I'm pretty much running this house. Like everybody's connected through me, and I'm pulling the strings, and it got to go through me, and then I'll handle it later and whatnot." Just talking very big boss energy, and yet nobody is like, she's feeling herself. Let's knock her down a couple of pegs.
I think I think because the group is still too big. And so once that group dwindled down, the conversations are going to be more like widely known and widely spread. Right now, who is she talking to? Kylan. Right now, Kylan was there this time to hear it, but I think once the group gets smaller, more people will see it. I don't think she specifically saying what she said then to everybody. She ain't
But she
everybody.
said it again in another scene when they was like, when they had the party, she was essentially like, they was like, it's gonna be between Berna and Zara. So, and then Michelle was like, basically, whatever the vote is, I'll clean it up later. Like, who are you to think that you just
bro? I'm so sick of Michelle, bro. Like, you know what? I have to give kudos to the producers at MTV. They provided us with the greatest villain in television history. When I say I want this woman off my screen, bro, I want this woman off. She annoys me so much. I don't even turn the TV off when she's on my screen. I want to watch her downfall. Like, that is great casting at this point. I cannot stand this woman.
Because it's just like she's oblivious to, like, you really don't. She's in the same boat as Josh, where it's like y'all are patted by y'all friends, but when it comes down to this game,
thank you,
y'all don't do anything.
She like, makes Wes look like a Boy Scout at this point. Like, she is delusional. Like, she's very much delusional in the terms of, like, she even thinks she's controlling her own alliance, but Jay is. Then she feels like she.
I would say
question mark on that one. I think Michelle literally.
To me, in my opinion, from what I've been watching,
Jay is like Michelle is the big boss. Jay is like
Michelle's the mouthpiece, and Jay's kind of like the figurehead almost. Because to me, when something goes
Michelle
wrong,
is the figurehead and the mouthpiece. Jay is just the boss that everybody likes. So it's like
when I look at
you don't like your boss, you go to the other boss that you can like really like talk to and be like, why is she here? Like, Jay's just the boss that's not like boss. He's just like a regular co-worker.
He just got promoted to the regional manager at this point.
Yeah, when I look at that house this season, the women are running the decisions of this house. And every season I'm like, let's do this. But this season I'm like, dang it, Michelle, why you do this?
I think James, Zara, and Horacio are the only true people playing this game right. Where it's like, I still are working with my numbers, but at the end of the day, I make my own decisions, and it's about my game. Like, I'll work with you as much as I can, but if it jeopardizes what I got going on, then there's no like why would I carry Berna to the finish line? She's not doing nothing for me. So I need to keep Zara, who's gonna, like Zara said, I will win daily challenges again. So you call me in.
Zara. She told him, she was like, just be straight. Am I going in? Yes or no? And then she literally gave you like the go ahead to just tell her, just be straight up. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm not gonna be mad. Just tell me. And then y'all still over here like beating around the bush. Well, I don't know. It might be good for my game, probably. Girl, what?
Yeah. That's why
Just
when
say
she
yes, we
said,
voted for you. She don't
she
care.
said,
Just tell her.
I will go in. I will win more daily challenges if I come back. And then I
Mhm.
don't know how to play this game because I don't have a problem saying anybody's name. Y'all open
Exactly.
this Pandora's box. Y'all getting all this smoke. But we also see a conversation with E-Man J and Aesop speaking about throwing Zara in over Berna because Zara is a strong competitor and they really don't have a reason. They don't have reasons to be saying the names that they're saying.
They
Y'all
don't.
be focused on the
They
wrong.
stretch it. They stretch it to give a reason not to vote for the obvious people. They're like, we
Yeah.
need strong people. Zara. What about them other people that's in the best alliance? Them. They skate around the people that's
Haven't been even spoken of nomination. Yeah,
Not
I've been
one.
voted 15 times since we got in this house. And y'all want me to
exactly.
keep going.
Mhm.
And again, it baffles me because it's literally like, oh, so I got nominated now. It's your turn. It's your turn. Like they literally just swapping the same three people, and nobody's like, okay. Again, let's start looking outside of what's going on because why are we on the rotation of the same three people getting nominated?
That comes with the whole concept of these people don't know how to play the game. Because the fact that you can sit here and see that and they can't is crazy. Because why are we going in a rotation? Why is it the same names over and over and over again? Especially with the stakes that are attached to this game.
But I guess yeah.
Because in my mind, if we're losing money because we're sending in people to elimination that are going home, I want somebody in there that's strong. Period.
Yeah. Or why don't if the same 3-4 people we keep putting in gonna keep agreeing with us, I guess I'm gonna keep saying them too.
ABC party happens, a lot of stuff happens. So when they're at the party, E-Man and Berna have a conversation, and basically E-Man is just like, Berna, I love you, but sometimes you're a little stubborn. So maybe instead of, being so aggressive, I don't even think he used the word aggressive, but he was just like, maybe just calm down a little bit so people aren't targeting you. And then Berna is like, no, I'm not about to calm down.
No.
She started to really she didn't turn on E-Man, but she started to turn on him like, you're not listening to me. You're not now you're going against me. And it's like, no, I'm trying to help you stay in this game longer because you're ruining your game by always, because he basically was like, you don't have to tell people how you feel all the time. As raw.
For real.
Says she can't fake it.
She don't know how to. She don't know how to fake it. So she's suffering from that, foot and mouth disease.
Yeah,
because she just don't know how to stop.
Being the friend that he is was just like, just tone it back a little bit.
She said that's how you handle it, not how I handle it. So,
yeah.
It's not.
If I was E-Man, I would have been like, well, you on your own, because I'm not about to fight for somebody who's not taking my advice. So, but we also see Horacio and Nurys have their first kiss. We love to see it. We all about that. And we also see later on that Horacio basically tell Nurys that he'll be filming whatever that show is called. It's Spanish.
Like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's whatever his original show was. I think he's doing another season of that. So he'll be gone practically 8 months. And Nurys was like, I'm in love. And every time I let the guards down, it just, it just get ripped from under me. Horacio standing by the Horacio, I love that man. Like Horacio just standing by the door, just taking in all of her emotions. Like he just wanted to, I know Horacio wanted to go in there and just be like, come here, give me a hug.
Olivia, right? When she was
yeah. And he was just standing out the door, just listening, just taking that in. I know he wanted to go in there and just be like, come here, just let me hug you.
But he said that's why he was trying to move slow, because he knows that he's leaving. Got other commitments after this. But then later on that night when they're trying to have a special moment, Berta comes in. Berta's like, "You got to get out of the room." Because I guess he said I guess she shared a room with Horacio. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
And
I
she
think
said she
Berta
don't want
shares
to
a
hear
room
all that.
Yeah, she
Berta
shared
shares
a
a
room.
room
She shared a
with
room with him.
Horacio. I think she shares the bed next to him. And Horacio and Nerissa are in the moment, and she coming in just talking about like, don't do it where people sleep. What else are we supposed to do with that? We don't got a boomer room apparently this anymore. So
I mean,
I don't know if the
he
Challenge
was
House
in his
ever had a
bed.
boom boom room.
no, they
He
used
was
to
in
have
his bed.
a room where people could canoodle.
I don't remember that. But
I think it was like it was like rare, but it was a couple of seasons. I think they had like a special, overnight room. But also, somebody was already in the room, sleeps up. They're not complaining. Why are you coming in there complaining? And then not only does she cock block Nerisse and Horacio,
she just wanted to make a scene. To be honest, I feel like she just. I feel like she wanted to be. I feel like she wanted to make a scene because I feel like she could have.
I feel like maybe with the E-Man thing, she was trying to be a friend. Maybe.
I understand what she was doing.
I mean, I don't think they were drunk, but I don't know. You try to.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
bad.
public knowledge because we saw it a couple episodes ago when there was the whole Colleen situation that all the girls know that E-Man has a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Yes. If Raven is okay with being the other woman, let that girl do what she wants. Like, if E-Man actively hooked up with somebody already, knowing he has a girlfriend and he don't care, let him. He already got the repercussions once he go home from Colleen.
But I think that thing was supposed to be a secret. They act like nobody know about that one.
But still, people know about it. I'm pretty sure the house knew. Like, it wasn't on camera, but I'm pretty sure the house knew. Because apparently a lot of stuff happened in the house that we didn't see. According to Nerisse about, Olivia. So but yeah, Berta, let that man do what he do. Like, go to bed.
But yeah, she stopped E-Man and Raven from hooking up, and then Nerisse and Raven are like, we can't stand her.
Nerisse was mad. She go into the bedroom like with Raven was like, girl, I want to sleep.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. We also see a conversation with Olivia and the other females in the house where she basically says, and I didn't appreciate this, where she basically is like, Horacio doesn't protect me. Like, he doesn't fight for me. He doesn't go with what I say. First off, that's a grown man. His game and your game are not intertwined. Y'all working together. You're still his number one. But at the same time, if you don't believe what y'all doing, you can't force him to go with y'all. Mm-hmm. So I didn't like how she kind of threw him under the bus.
Yeah. I thought she said like they're supposed to be ride or dies, and she said they don't even talk in the house. That's what she said.
Well, you busy with your best friend Michelle.
You said because what?
I said she busy with her best friend Michelle now.
Oh man, see, just leave Michelle out of everything, please.
Not you going to Michelle, but yeah. So we'll see.
So we get to. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just about to say we get to nominations, and basically Zara nominates herself, and she's like. Also, when they did that, I was like, "So we just not gonna vote?"
Yeah, I must say, votes still gonna override it, Zara. I still be like, I won't vote for you, and I'm still not voting for you, girl. If I had enough votes to get, like, if I was not gonna vote for Zara, and it was somebody I really wanted to get out, and I know we got the votes, I don't care. I'm still voting. Exactly. When Raven started talking at the beginning of the nomination, I was like, "What's she giving a speech for? She already in the nominations."
Yeah, I don't know why they started doing that, but because I think Melissa did it, Kylan did it, and now Raven doing it. So I guess
I don't know what the point of that is, because this group of people don't care about, like, it's not like y'all competing against each other. So it's not, you know how you used to give a speech like, give me somebody I want so I can beat them or whatever. You don't go against the person, so it don't matter what's for? I don't get that.
It didn't. It
It's
literally
so
didn't matter at all. Like you saying anything in this deliberation holds zero weight in regards to what the fuck is about to happen.
Yeah, I think looking at the way the votes were, it probably would have been still Zara, but I think it would have been more even Zara Berna. It wouldn't have been a blowout like Aesop seems to think it would have been.
So we get to elimination, and we
And they
see
still throwing
that
hits about Laurel. And
it's
Michelle has
Laurel
mentioned
coming
several times this episode that her and Laurel got beef. We've seen flashbacks, and they keep saying, "Hope it's not Laurel. Hope it's not Laurel." But we know it's gonna be Laurel. First of all, because y'all keep saying that, but also because of previews.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then so Laura comes in. Michelle is shook. She is like, "Hey, girlie."
I don't know what she was
I
shook
know-
for. She wasn't down in the sand. So what
Yeah.
did it matter? What you shook for?
Yeah.
You know,
So
like chaos get pulled.
Laurel end up pulling out Raven's name, and then they end up playing the game called Chain Reaction, where
Mhm.
players must pull a multicolored chain through a pyramid to retrieve a code. At the end, they will use it to unlock a box of 100 colored pegs. Then they must arrange the pegs on the board to recreate the 10 color sequence on the chains they pulled. And the first player to finish wins.
Mhm.
It was a good elimination for what it was. It wasn't complicated, but
Yeah.
it wasn't
I just imagine it
overly
being tedious and not
easy.
good to watch.
Yeah, it was kind of boring.
Yeah, like if I was there watching it, I would be like, okay, you know. But
You're just pulling a chain and then matching colors. Like
matching the colors.
that's it. Like
Yeah.
it was very
Laurel was
anticlimactic.
ahead. Laurel was ahead, but Laurel, when she be doing these eliminations, she gets so frustrated when it don't work out right her way. And I be like, Laurel, calm down, girl.
So are we ready to have a conversation about how overrated Laurel is really?
But
yeah, this elimination was a little lackluster.
Yeah.
Laurel got upset that she didn't win.
It made me
and then
so-
she pretty much gave up. And I was like, girl, what is going on?
She quit at the very end. Like you were one
but there's
peg away
missing a
from
piece.
winning.
If somebody said it's at your foot, there's a piss missing. I can't win. I can't do this. Da, 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 da. It's not my fault. It's a piece. Like
why would you look for it? Yeah.
Y'all could have called somebody else.
It
Why
reminds
would
me
she-
of that
Why
elimination.
would she think they would purposely screw her and not give her all the correct pieces to the puzzle?
Yeah.
When you know they don't want to give these people money, they know they want you to win, girl.
Exactly. They would never do that. So I'm confused why she thought that at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I
she
do
had
want to say,
Apple. Like if I don't think she really wanted. One, I don't think she wanted to be there. Two, I think they told her Michelle was going to be there, so I think she really wanted Michelle. If she was going against Michelle, she would have tried a little bit harder. Yeah,
but Raven won. Everybody's happy. So Laurel,
barely.
Right.
Yeah.
Barely.
So, like, I guess we could use the 10,000. I guess.
I
even though
guess.
they would have been willing to risk it going.
You heard Corey? Corey was like, "I'm okay with losing the money." Like if that's your mindset, y'all don't need to be in this game. Like
Exactly. Corey was okay with it because he's like, Raven gonna come back and vote for him next week, which he probably is. But everybody else will too, Corey. Believe me, it won't just be
Corey
Raven.
is playing this game terribly.
and you don't be looking stupid.
El
just like you were when
Terrible.
you was doing this. So,
Man.
let's get into the fantasy draft. In
Let's
first
see.
place, we have Team Say with 2,337 points. You
You almost
still,
lost Raven.
unfortunately, have all your players.
Still got everybody. Rocking
this-
strong.
This episode, all four of your players were in the winning team. So,
Yes,
wow.
sir.
so that's the only way that they've been cheating for you with those. And second place, we have my team with 2,062 points. Holding strong with Horacio and Ed. Michelle and Maurice and Zaza. I'm pretty sure all three of them making a final because at this point they like really integrated in everything. So we'll see how that goes. I think the next, if anybody, I'll probably lose Ed, but I think he probably still, be pretty much good. Yeah. And in third place with 14-12, we have Gigi holding on strong with Jay, Olivia, and Kylan. None of your people really
Did anything.
good. Olivia didn't give you no confessionals. I think she only had like 3. And then Kylan and Jay didn't have that many either. And they didn't do nothing as far as like competition wise either. So
Yeah.
They just bystanders at this point.
Not you trying to keep. Okay, we got it. We got it.
They
Actually,
just
they're the
bystanders.
worst. Actually, they suck.
Damn, they don't do nothing.
But yeah, but that is our video. That is our review and recap of the Challenge 39. We will be back next week. Please like and subscribe, leave us a comment down below, and we will see you on our next video. Peace.